Okay, I'm going to talk about the dog logs real quick. Let me go back to, this is where I really discovered what was going on. First, there's 45 vehicle stops that I'm just going to summarize. This is last year plus counting our stop. Not counting there's only like maybe 10 files that I've gotten for this year because they don't bother with doing their files. They don't do this stuff. Out of these right here are the arrests. 5 grams. Oops. Yeah, well, I'll do it that way. That's okay. That one, she was VOP 2 months after the fact. So, okay. That one was a bench warrant that was 9 days after for paraphernalia. That one was an arrest with no ticket. That one had no ticket. That one didn't have a ticket. That one had no ticket, 8 grams of pot. That's the same one. I don't know why I have it twice. That one was 10 grams of meth, 4 grams of pot with no ticket. That one was no ticket, half a joint, an arrest. No ticket, more than 1 gram of pot, but not a lot, I'm gonna guess, because it just said 1 gram. That one was for an arrest for paraphernalia. That one's actually had a ticket, an arrest for pot, 5 grams and half a gram of meth. There are no alerts. Actually, excuse me, there's 11 of them. Now, I know those 2 right there are, at least one of them is in jail for meth. A few of these people, several of these people have been repeatedly stopped until they finally managed to catch them with something. All these right here, the last one is validated with nothingness. That one said it had a gram of pot, but they didn't give a ticket and they didn't arrest. And since they arrest people for half of a joint, I'm not really inclined to buy the 1 gram part. That one was a half a joint that there's no ticket, and nor did they arrest him. And after they arrested someone else, same person, I just don't quite buy that. That one was allegedly paraphernalia. That's Wesley Kelly. I know he's been arrested. They actually pulled him over 3 times before they got him. Trying. It's a way to get around a search warrant. You use the dog to create probable cause to search people that you think something about, which is serious violation of rights. That one was no info. I mean, it validated it, whoever it was they stopped, but there's no info who it was. This one is, all these are the, see, no ticket, no ticket, no ticket, no ticket, no ticket. All those are no tickets. And they all were validated with little pieces of marijuana. Small, tiny pieces. Shake, odor. There's nothing. I mean, these are literally validated with just quote-unquote loose shake. Every last one of these right here. Loose shake or the smell and nothing else. And I don't believe that. Out of their numbers, they have a total of 10 out of 45. You're saying, or excuse me, 11 out of 45. So you're saying that roughly, what is that, 4.5% of the county is all that is not in constant and close enough contact with drugs to set off a drug dog. Wow. Which doesn't add up either. I have another file from this year, actually from a VOTEC, which would have a much higher statistical chance of having drugs in it, where there were approximately 35 cars the dog sniffed. He alerted to 1. Same dog, same handler. Let's see. Yeah, that's building. I'm just not even counting those in there. Building and buses. The one right there, the public building one is funny to me because it validated with the odor of marijuana on somebody's dirty drawers in a men's locker room, and it said that several other officers verified the scent. So I just had this little image of a bunch of cops standing around sniffing somebody's dirty drawers. Can't help it. Now look at the tickets, because the reason on a vehicle stop, you have to have a valid cause to have stopped them in the first place. Now, out of 45 here, there's 1, 2, 3. Let's see, 4, I don't know if that one had one or not. I know that one did. 5, 6, and none of the others did. So you had 6 tickets. Wait a minute. You pulled over how many people? And you had 6 tickets. Actually, in the in-car camera body mic recording, you can hear his computer come back and say, I had no valid insurance, which I did. As soon as I heard that on the video, I went to check. I did have insurance. But why did no one ask for my insurance or registration? Oh, because they weren't interested. They were just trying to validate a stop. On Ford Shipes right here, that one was the same trio that pulled my husband and myself over. Literally, it was Curtis Anthony French, Jerry Duran Harrison, and Dakota Jarvis, the canine handler. Funny thing is, Christopher Ford got a ticket for the exact same thing they tried to give me a ticket for, which has already been thrown out. The judge actually said outright that he didn't know how they thought they were going to have a ticket like that stick because, number one, Florida has no actual set decibel limit for the statute of the loud exhaust, nor do they have decibel meters. They actually did not find anything in there. They arrested Serena Shipes, the passenger, on obstruction. And at the jail, they found some stuff on her. Now, both Ford and Shipes, quite a bit later, let's see, about a month later after that, were both slapped with charges of sale of marijuana to a confidential informant. And those had been, the warrant for those had been applied for around, it was about 3 days after they pulled them over for that. So they were already looking at them. They already had known they were trying to get around a bench warrant, I feel. Can't prove that, but that's what it looks like to me. As for the rest of that, no. You're not going to validate that many odor shake. It does not add up. Not that many people run around with it. And let me, this one, open this one real quick. Okay, oops. Well, it just flipped over, didn't it? Clockwise and clockwise. I actually know the grandfather of the girl in this one. And right here, this is the interesting part. Marijuana seed and stem. And the marijuana seeds and stem and some loose marijuana. And I'll show you why that one is so particularly interesting to me. Okay. This should, oops, I guess I have to, okay, here we go. Don't show. Okay, here we go. Oh, I need to add in the discovery on ours, which nobody ever bothered to allege marijuana in my vehicle to me. I would have gone to jail because I would have thrown a fit, because I would have made someone find an evidence bag that I can sign and validate too. And let's say whatever it is you're claiming you just pulled out of my truck to a lab, because you didn't. I was sitting there the whole time. You did not pull anything out of my truck. We don't smoke pot. I don't care who does. That's your own business. It's not my problem. But I don't like lies, especially when you're sitting there and using them to violate rights like this. But they said that in the report, Curtis French says that he found loose shake or loose tiny bits of marijuana on my floorboard. Okay. This is the narcotics officer, or the canine handler, Dakota Jarvis, telling my husband, okay, how do I hit play? I know, I'm not good at this. Haven't ever had to really work with this stuff. Oh, I have no volume. Uh-oh. Well, I don't know how to fix that. I guess I can't play while I'm recording? Okay, I guess I will have to, what's it called? Oh, yeah, it's not muted or anything. I'll have to upload this separately. What he does is he tells my husband he found a seed, a stem, and loose pieces so old that they crumbled when they were touched in the door pocket of my truck. I also have a video of the door pocket of my truck, which was still full of the exact same stuff it had that night. Number one, to have gotten something that old, it would have been underneath a whole pile of tools and other stuff. I will upload that video as well of the door pockets, because I just went and cleaned out those door pockets so that I could prove the point and take the video. And it's very obvious these pockets have not been cleaned out. I throw tools and such in them. My ex-husband throws tools in them. My husband throws tools in them. And nobody cleans them out, ever. Not that one. This one right here. No, that was the one. Yeah, that's the same one. That's it. Jarvis, the canine handler, told Curtis French, that wrote the report, that he found it on the floorboard. Which would be why what he told my husband was different from what French put in his report. Isn't that interesting? So I will upload those two files. Not quite sure how yet, but I'll figure that part out. Anyway, that's the dog logs. And then you can figure out the rest with the video of the dogs.